sponsor and, of the change. And she has not been available to you. And you have met with her previously to gain her agreement time and time again. And she's just blowing you off. And you just can't get any progress. Yeah, she's being an analyzer, doing her thing. So what we're going to do is you're going to do a role play.
Okay.
You're going to do a demonstration. You're going to demonstrate the wrong way first.
Oh, the wrong way?
The wrong way. You're going to be your true self.
The wrong way? Okay.
Well, because to influence her, you need to modify your behavior. That's what the whole concept is. So if you're going to be true expressor, you probably will irritate her. So the first time, you're going to come into the room and do some things that are not, and you're not going to give in. She's going to want you to do something, you're going to not do it because she's going to do it wrong. And then after that, we're going to go over the right way, and then she's going to come into the room and she's going to influence you the right way. So step out of the room, and you do your analyzer thing. So again, that's your scenario, so do it incorrectly.
Okay, so just totally over the top.
Well, whatever you think might not influence her, because you want to build a comfort zone with her, you want, okay, take it away.
Hey, Heather, how's it going? Good afternoon.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of it.
Heather, we really,
email, okay?
you know, we had that social gathering last night, and you weren't there. Where were you?
I had dinner with my
Well, we need to talk, Heather. So what we need to talk about is, I've been really trying to get a hold of you. We have to drive this change forward, and whatever you have going on.
Move your chair forward, bum. Get in there, get in space. Say, get in space. That's it, get in space.
Heather, we really need you to be on point and get this done. What can we do to help you move this change forward? Because this lack of productivity and engagement, we really have to bring it forward. So what are we going to do to drive the change forward?
What are you talking about?
You know, we're sponsoring this project, and you've just been MIA. We've been talking about it and planning on it.
Okay, fabulous. Excellent. That's good. Yeah, especially when you get in their space.
Yeah.
They hate
Hate
that.
that,
Hate
okay.
that. Okay, so now have a seat.
Like you're
yelling
yelling
at
at
Well, she's enthusiastic. So now, she's enthusiastic. The learning of the gift of this program is when you do a style flex, you have, there's actually a chart. This is one I just put up there to demonstrate one of my bosses. Wait, I made one for you guys. Here, this is you, Tiffany. So Tiffany is an expressor. So we know she's high tell, and she has all those attributes we've already talked about, high energy, wants to socialize, wants to come in and say, hey, we had a party last time, where have you been? She wanted to do all that, you did that, great. So, but if she wants to influence Heather, again, style flexing is a temporary adjustment. It's not like you're going to go through your whole day not being yourself.
Yeah.
It's a temporary adjustment when you feel some tension or some difficulty with the other person. The sponsor hasn't been giving you what you want, and it's irritating. So you're going to have to, in your case, you've got quite a bit of what they call style flexing to do. You've got to flex this way, so you've got to go less tell, so you got to pop in and do all those behaviors I was saying. Lower voice, get to the point, and then you have to flex this way to be more reserved. Make sure that they have their space, make sure that you're giving her details. I mean, you don't want to go into an analyzer with just words. I mean, you're going to have here's your notes. You've done some data, you've got some analysis on the successful teams and how much money it's going to save the company now. And then, and then you're going to ask for her agreement in a quiet, a way that suits her.
Yep.
All right, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'll come back and share.
You've seen this before.
No, I worked at Cisco with all engineers for a long time, so I'm good. Winnie's good. Winnie's like, oh, she can do it. She's only okay. Not done.
Oh, yeah, come on in, Tiffany.
Is it okay if I come in now?
Yeah, please come
Am I
on.
interrupting you?
Well, let me just finish up this email really quick, okay?
Yeah, take your time.
Send. Oh, thank you.
What are you working on? What are you working on?
Well, no, don't ask her that.
No!
That's not good.
not gonna.
To the point.
Hey Tiffany, how are you?
Is it okay if I come in your office?
No, please do. Send, yeah. What can I do for you?
Well, Heather, have you had time to review those reports on the project of marketing for the OCA yet?
No, when did those go out?
You know, we had the agenda from last week, and we were trying to launch the initiative last Tuesday. And I put some metrics there about some of the things that might have been hurdles, and then also there, if you look on the bottom,
Yeah.
that's the key initiatives that we're trying to accomplish. What are your thoughts on that?
Perfect interaction for the group here. She said, "You're doing great, much better this time. No socializing, keeping it to the point." Yeah. But here, she just said, "What are your thoughts?" Now, what would be a better way?
Can you take a look at it and get
Oh,
back
that's
to me?
There you go.
You just put her totally
That's
on the
fine,
spot.
yeah.
She's gotta think about
That's a
it.
good thought.
Yeah.
God, don't ask her right
Yeah,
now.
that's a good
Yeah,
call.
rewind. There you go.
So rewind. I was wondering if you could take some time and look at that, and if we could schedule a follow-up, because I'd really be interested in your perspectives.
Sure, let's, do you have your calendar? Let's put it on the calendar. Tomorrow at 10?
Sure, that
Okay.
works out
All
good.
right, I want to make sure I can.
You played your part really well. Because she